I've never seen the market quite as tough as it is now for attracting and finding new talent. The challenge for businesses is going to be that candidates have options. How businesses behaved through the COVID period is having a massive impact on what candidates think of their employers now. Candidates are questioning whether their values are aligned with that business. That's caused quite a lot of resentment and upset within the industry. And also the flexible working aspect. So businesses who are all of a sudden now saying, right, we're back in the office 5 days a week from 9 till 6, you'll be at your desk, longer than that perhaps. There is going to be a huge challenge there if you're not offering that opportunity for candidates to feel a little bit more in control of their own time and able to balance the demands of home life, which are still strong for a lot of people. We all know that PR is a heavily female-dominated industry. Parents of both sexes have commitments with childcare. You know, we don't have the opportunity at the moment to be shipping our kids off to their grandparents or different childminders or friends. You know, that there's a commitment there, and candidates have to do that. If clients aren't flexible around that and understand the importance of that to candidates with balancing everything else, then I think they will be at a disadvantage when they're looking to recruit people. We are at that point now where it's getting busy. You know, our clients are winning business hand over fist, and we're seeing that recruitment really on the rise. That has an impact on candidates internally. So if they're working for a business and they can see that whilst their career perhaps has had a little bit of a pause for the last 12 months, but there is now a career path in front of them, fantastic, because they can see a way forward. But in a lot of businesses, and even in some of the larger agencies where perhaps you wouldn't expect that so much, we're seeing candidates who are saying, I just can't see my next step, I just don't know where I'm going to go from here, so I'm going to look to leave to get that step up. And I think that's something that businesses need to address quite quickly. PR has always been an extremely close-knit industry. Agencies and candidates know each other. It's always been quite tight. So your employer brand is massively important. Whether that is positive or whether that is negative, it affects your reputation from an employment point of view. And if we as recruiters are able to put your brand out there really attractively, and you're doing that yourself, and candidates can see evidence of where that's worked for the teams that are in place, that employer brand will be built in a really positive way, and that will mean that candidates will be more likely to be open to interviews, conversations, speculative chats that may mean that you bag yourself a fantastic candidate that perhaps you wouldn't have otherwise.